Hey everyone, we are back at the Hurricane HQ for our official 8 a.m. tropical update. And we are live, extreme weather live, sorry. This is extreme weather live coverage of Hurricane Sally for September 16th, 2020. And it is 8 a.m. right now, and Sally has officially made landfall. Let's take a look. So here is the current Atlantic Basin. This is the National Hurricane Center site. And officially, as of the... Alright, we'll head right back to the site in just a minute. We are still waiting on that 8 a.m. advisory from the National Hurricane Center. So first, I will show tropical tidbits forecasts for this system, and later I'm going to do another webcam, live webcam image. So this is what is currently going on with Hurricane Sally right now. It is looking quite good. You can see a bit of an eye right there. It's still holding up, and wow, those winds are really powerful on the coast. It's really doing a lot of damage in those areas, and it's most likely going to start to weaken. Most likely Category 1 once this update gets out. Most likely it may still be a Cat 2. The lowest it can be of a Cat 2. Most beginning models are just showing it go right out to sea mostly, and no further development is predicted. So if we head over to our intensity guidance model, it is looking like we're going to see it mostly decrease. It looks like once it gets on land, it's going to go straight down almost. A few models keep it strong, but I think that's kind of unlikely. It'll most likely continue to weaken over land and just die off before it even hits the Atlantic Ocean. So now the 8 a.m. advisory should be out, which it's not. We should be getting that new advisory. Alright, here it is. So the latest advisory is in. To the looks of it, it's currently, alright, the current stats. Let's see. So right now it is Hurricane Sally, still a Category 2 hurricane right now. Most likely going to weaken soon. But still a Category 1 hurricane right now. I'm going to make this a quick update, because I would like to do another video in just a little while. But you can see it's a Category 2 hurricane right now still. Hurricane force winds are battering parts of Alabama and the Florida Panhandle, along with this tropical storm force winds going kind of far out. It's going to weaken to a tropical storm by 1 a.m. tomorrow, to the looks of it. And it's going to continue to decrease in size until 1 p.m. Friday. Will become a post-tropical cyclone. Peak surge amounts, 4 to 7 feet is mostly the highest you can get in these areas, to the looks of it. It's looking quite. It's like these storm surge. It's really starting to just. It's really just sustained almost. It's not really continuing to flood because most of the system's already on land. Flash flooding potential is high still in this area. I know at least 3 feet of rain has already fallen in parts of the Florida Panhandle and, to the looks of it, Alabama. So flash flooding is definitely a risk, and a risk that we have to watch very carefully. Wow, this is actually a lot of heavy rain all the way through. We have 4 to 6 inches in a lot of this area. Very interesting. that a lot of this rain will be continuing all the way out to here. It doesn't look like much for the Northeast, but the Mid-Atlantic is really going to get all the rain. So flash flooding potential is definitely a risk in a lot of this area. It looks like parts of Maryland and also may get some heavy rain. So the risk is still there. So there's not much to cover on the National Hurricane Service website. We can take a look at the other systems right now. We have Hurricane Teddy to become a major hurricane by 2 a.m. tomorrow. And to the looks of it, Tropical Storm Vicky to continue to weaken as it moves westward. We have another area to watch, has a 70% chance of developing in the next few days, and that is this area, and it is most likely to become a tropical depression in the next 5 days. Then we have Hurricane Paulette, which is continuing to weaken. It's soon to become a post-tropical cyclone and going to make a sharp turn south. So I'm not sure what's going to go over there. And we have another area over here, which has a 20% chance of developing, moving towards France. This area over here has a 60, and this is something to watch for further development. While in the Eastern Pacific, we have Karina, which is a tropical storm, but soon to weaken to a tropical depression later today. And Karina is moving this way. And we have another area in the Central Pacific, which has a 50% chance in both the 2 days and 5 days. So we have to watch this for development and possibly impacts to Hawaii, including rough surf. Well, that mostly covers the National Hurricane Center website. Here's our Genesis probabilities for all the systems that I just mentioned. This is like the cones, and it really does show these cone for this system. It really does get quite big because no one knows what's going to happen after it gets off the coast. Here are these other systems I'm not going to name, but you can see these cones, and a lot of them show it not even hitting land at all. Now I would like to show everyone a few graphics. This one's from the Weather Channel. It just shows the current watches and warnings as of 7 a.m. And hurricane warnings are still issued for a lot of the area, but they have shrunk. Tropical storm warnings do still extend quite far inland, actually. And it doesn't look like we have any watches right now, because it's most likely going to become a tropical storm in the next few hours to even tomorrow. Here's the current radar and winds, and we're looking at a few flash flood warnings in this area of Alabama. It looks like we're getting some really strong winds, 74 mile per hour in Pensacola. And it doesn't look like we have any tornado warnings, but watches are issued in some of these areas. And these graphics are by the Weather Channel. This is a Hurricane Sally as of 8 a.m. Alright, I'm sorry. Looks like we did just get the advisory in. It's currently 100 miles per hour, and if we look on this chart, I want to show you everyone, that is officially still a Category 2 hurricane. So it looks like it is a Category 2. Still, it's a Category 2. It's weakened a bit, as you can see, as of 8 a.m. It's forecast to become, by later today, 80 miles per hour, Cat 1, and by tomorrow, the early morning, 40 miles per hour, and continuing to weaken as it moves towards the Atlantic Ocean. Current pressure, 967 millibars, moving north-northeast at 3 miles per hour. Here's our windy forecast. It doesn't look like it's too windy yet. Those strong winds should be coming in according to an AM model. They are already starting to come in. We should be starting to see them start to increase shortly. We're already seeing like 54 mile per hour sustained winds to 63 in some areas. Wind gusts are very powerful. It looks like 70, 75 to even 80 miles per hour. And some areas even up to 90 miles per hour. Well, I'm not sure how long I should keep this going, but I guess I'll end this video right here at 10 minutes. A short, quick update for this morning. Well, I hope everyone is staying safe down there, and I will see everyone in just a few minutes in our next video, which is a live stream of a beach cam in Florida Panhandle. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Live long and prosper.